Hi everyone, it's Chris, yoga from Silverfit at the Hub, and it's allegedly spring. Yes, this video's been made in early April, and we'd be forgiven for thinking spring hasn't quite arrived, but I'm going to take that as a sort of encouraging, inspirational theme for the session that's going to run for about half an hour. And I thought today we'd actually work on the joints and work on the chakras, and just a reminder of what our traditional yoga asana might be, because I'm not sure how much people have done or whatever. So anyway, I hope whilst I've been talking you've been able to settle down into what is for you a comfortable seated position. This can be sat on a chair, on the sofa even, but somewhere that's comfortable, and ideally where the spine can be straight, because we're going to start with some breathing. So just take the fingertips and the tip of the thumb together and just open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. So this is our little lotus flower. It's going to come into bloom in a minute, but for the moment forget that. Just hold the position and just close the eyes and drop into breathing. Drop into your breath. So we've been breathing already, but we drop in and notice. And just observing the breath, how immediately there's a quietening. There might be an impulse to change. Resist that impulse. Just become the noticer of your breath. And just take a little moment to observe the body as well. So just feeling into the sitting bones. Feel the sitting bones very heavy, supported by the floor. Take the attention to the navel and feel there's a line running from the navel down to the pubic bone, from the pubic bone back up through the navel, through the chest to the crown of the head. And use that sort of tracing with the mind to just straighten and lengthen the spine. And then return to the breath, the ever-present breath. And start to notice the inhalation and the exhalation. And on the inhalation, let the fingers and the thumb separate and open. And on the exhalation, let the fingers and the thumb come together. So we inhale, open, exhale, close. So think of a beautiful lotus flower or a magnolia flower. On the in-breath, opening. On the out-breath, closing. In your own time, three deliciously long sort of feeding breaths. And then just release the hands, let them rest anywhere that feels comfortable. And just ever so slowly open the eyes a fraction. So the eyes are sort of scrunchy, there's a little bit of light coming in. And look to the peripheries. Yeah, so looking to the right and left, keeping the eyes quite closed and shut. Noticing each side. Bringing the awareness now to the bridge of your nose, to the space between the eyebrows, and just take the gaze again. The eyes are still quite shut. Take the gaze there. And then very slowly blink the eyes open. And if you've been sat in a cross-legged position, just change the position of the legs. Yeah, just a little rub riddle through. And we're going to go into a chakra sequence. We've done this quite often. The hands come on the shoulders. You breathe in and pull down. So it's so that was 8. We're going to work with 8. So this one, the navel goes into the spine, and so it's a funny expression, but you imagine someone, the belly, so the back rounds and then it straightens. So the back rounds from the navel and then straightens, round and straighten, and round and straighten. 3 more, round and straighten. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, straightening the back. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, straightening the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, straighten. That's great. And then let's take the hands here, and we're going to inhale to your right, and then exhale all the way back till you come to the center. So you inhale and look behind you, and it's a long exhale as you come round and then back to the center. So inhale, looking over the shoulder, inhale, back to the center, and out to the side and back, and last time, and all the way back on the exhale, back to the center. Inhale, lift the hands up, open. Exhale, fingers together. Shh. Inhale, bring the hands back. Bring the fingers together, and we're going to the other side, so let's not get too worried. We do both sides in everything, so I'm not mirroring you. Just make sure it's a different side. We don't know to get too worried about left and right. So inhale, going to the other side. Exhale, back through the centre to the side and back. So inhale, side. Exhale, all the way around and back. Inhale to the side. Exhale all the way around and back. Okay, so we're going to the heart center now. We take the hands out and in. So exhale, look forward and back and forward and back and forward. 3 more. Forward and back. And forward and back, forward and back. Last time, forward and back. Bring the hands underneath the chin. Exhale the elbows down. Inhale, look forward. So as the elbows come down, the chin goes up, and exhale back. So we're working with the throat, the Vishuddha chakra. And back and exhale and back, and last time, inhale and back, and then let's just inhale, come up, and exhale down. Inhale, breathe in and up. And exhale down, inhale up, and exhale Okay, so we're going to come now into a kneeling position. And we're going to do lots of circles, because circles are very sort of energising and healing. And we're going to start off, first of all, not with a circle. So we're going to, well, it becomes a circle. So with your hands underneath, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hip bones, hands just slightly forward, so you can come forward and back. So it's just slightly forward from the sort of, and just get into a really nice, well, hopefully it's nice. I find it very sort of soothing, a sort of rocking position. So it's breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in to go forward, breathe out to go back. And then I've not got a fantastic amount of room in this new space, but what you're going to try and do is take your weight more forward and take your weight more back. So it's more forward and more back. But if this suits you better, keep with this, or just let the weight go forward, let it go back. You're breathing in to go forward, breathing out to go back. In to go forward, out to go back. And then come to your neutral position. Let's just tuck the toes under, hold by the side and just lift. So we're into a little squat. And if you do need, I should have said earlier, if you do need padding for your knees, do get some sort of padding. We'll hold this squat a little while. In any position, here might be enough, or you might want to come here, give it a little chance to balance, just giving people time to get padding for their knees if they need it, and then back into this kneeling position. And this time we're just going to rotate the hips, so we're just going round and round. And then come to the centre and to stillness, and then rotate the other way. Round and round and round to stillness. And then into a figure of 8 or an infinity symbol. Yeah. And then to stillness. And now imagine your ribs are a barrel, and you're going to rotate your ribs round and round. Yeah. So you're trying to keep the hips quite stable, but we're not too worried about technique here. And you're rotating the ribs, and then you rotate the other way. Yeah. Rotate the other way. And then take this into a free form, yeah? So just easing into, stretching into the back, any part of the back that might need attention, just exploring where there's stiffness, where there's flexibility, where there's a little need for movement. And then coming back to that neutral position, and we'll just do 5 cat-cows. So we exhale round the back, inhale to the flat back and look forward. Exhale round, inhale flat back, stretch the back, look forward. 3 more in your own time. So I'm on my last one here, which is an exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, stretching through the spine before I look up. And then I take the toes under and just walk the hands back and coming up to a standing position. You can find your any way up, or you can come up through the down dog. So weight onto shins parallel to the floor, weight onto the toes. Start to unfold the legs, feel the seat fly high. Little walk the dog, not a lot. Look to the hands, keep the knees bent. And then inhale up through the back, feel the feet on the floor, press into the floor. And inhale and come up. So now we're going to move into the joint sequence, and I think we'll do eight or six of each. I'll tell you which. So feet just a tiny bit apart, drop into the left side, release the right foot and just rotate the ankle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. So just so that people can see what I'm doing here. There's no technique really, you're just trying to get movement into the ankle joint. Yeah, that's probably 8. And then on the other side. So into a Tadasana, where you're feeling very firm, very rooted into the floor. At a certain point mid-spine, you feel very lifted. Dropping the weight there, and then there's a little bit of space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Standing firm and tall and strong. Ear to the side, breathe in, look centre. Ear to the side, centre, side, centre, side, centre, side, centre. And then looking to the side, breathing back and centre. So inhale, look to the side, exhale, centre. Inhale, look to the side, exhale, centre. 2 more in your own time. That's great. And then to stillness, little shiggle through, and let's do the shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet come together for this one. Hands on the knees, bend the knees and keep the elbows straight and go as low as you can, circling the knees. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the centre, change direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's great. Let's do the wrists. So the wrists are clasped and we're just going up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the hips. So let's just hold on the front and the back, and just one, or just anyway, we're just keeping the torso in one piece and rotating the hips, so it can be quite nice to sort of feel the back and the belly coordinated. 8 to the centre and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's just swing the arms over. 2, 3, 4, back. 2, 3, 4. And a little shake through. A little shake through. And let's do the elbows to finish. So we come in and out, out. We'll get the elbows in and out, and then 4 this way. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and a little shake, shake, shake. And then let's go into, hopefully you can see me, you still can't see my hands, but it's better. Let's stand in a Tadasana position. We're going into a moving warrior 1 and we're going to hold it, yeah, so take the right foot forward, left foot is back, right foot slightly to the side, and we bend the knee forward and back, forward and back, and we bring the arms in, forward and back, forward and back. We'll do 2 more of these, forward, back, forward, back. And this one we hold. And you look forward and you reach up through your fingers, press into the back heel. Just look into the distance and see the sun. See the spring on its way. And then we're going to exhale and bring the back foot forward, then just wriggle through. And so the leg that was forward now comes back, and we're just doing that forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, starting to involve the arms, forward, back, forward, back, 3 more, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. This one we hold and looking into the distance, stretching into the back leg, bending forward, reaching up to the sky, beautiful blue sky, little fluffy white clouds. I am strong is the affirmation here. And then exhale, bring the back leg. Let's go into a little swing for the waist. To the centre and then the other way. That's it, a little wriggle through. And then we're going to go for Trikonasana. So from this standing position, take the right foot forward and the left foot back. And you're going to walk your hands down the front leg, just to where they will go. And this hand goes on the back. So same arm as leg forward, and just turn away from the front leg. And then turn back so that you feel your hips are facing the floor. And then you turn your hips to face the side, and if it's at all available, you take that arm up. We've got a nice Trikonasana here. Exhale the hand back onto the sacrum. Hips look back towards the floor. This hand can help you come back up here. Let's take the hands back, draw the elbows back, look to the ceiling or look to the sky, and then exhale, release. And turn around, so we do the same on the other side. So the left leg is forward, the right leg is back. It's not that massive a step. It's about a bit less than your leg length. And then we're going to exhale the hands down. So we walk the hands down the left leg. We take the free arm onto the sacrum. So we're sort of almost stabilising, holding it there, and then we turn away from the front leg. And then exhale, look back down to the floor. stabilise through the feet. Deep breath in. Turning with the in-breath. And again, if it's available, the arm can go up and I can feel very different. It looks and feels very different for me personally on this side. So noticing for yourself your own experience. And then exhale down and just walk the hands up the leg. Yeah. And just take the hands behind the back, shoulder blades, draw them back, and just either stretch the arms back, looking forward, or the gaze to the ceiling. And exhale and release. I'm going to go for a beautiful tree. So imagine your favourite tree and you're going to embody that tree in this posture. And you can either decide that you want the foot sort of here, or here, or here, and never here. Yeah, because that puts pressure on the joints. So you know where your tree is going to be today. And bring the hands, palms to the heart center. Foot into place. Visualizing your tree. Let the branches grow. Let the branches open, let them sway in the wind, and let the buds on the branches start to blossom. And then exhale, bring the hands together and slowly back down to the heart center. Looking, gazing to the fingertips and just observing the breath so that it settles before we go on to the other side, so the left. Choosing your position, I'm a bit wobbly, so I'll go here because we keep symmetry. Breathe in, take the hands up and open the branches. And feel your feet rooting into the ground. And then exhale the hands back together. Let the foot find the floor. Let the thumbs just hook the heart center, the gaze to the fingertips. And then exhale. Take the arms round, take the feet tiny bit apart, bend the knees, I'll do it sideways, around the back and come down. So we breathe in, press into the floor, lift, look forward, take the arms slightly back and then straighten the legs. Arms into a large V. So we're going to bend the knees. Bend the knees, drop the head round the back. And then breathe in, start to reach forward, press the feet into the floor, slowly straighten the legs, take the arms back, open the chest, take the hands out into a large V, and then bring the hands back together. This time, we're going to round the back, we're going to keep going until we find the floor, and we're going to come into a sort of Tadasana, into a lying position. So at this point we're going to move into relaxation, so warm clothes, socks or jumper or cardigan or whatever, yeah? We'll do a little bit of knees to chest and just rotating the knees. And then changing the direction of the rotation and just hugging the knees to the chest. And then let the knees stay where they are, let the arms come out in a low T. Let the feet find the floor. And exhale the knees to one side and let the gaze go to the other. Breathe in and just take the knees to the ceiling. Everything's flat. Chin towards the chest, arms in a T shape. Exhale, knees to the side, gaze to the other side. And then breathe in. One last tug of the knees and then into your Shivasana position. So it can be with the knees bent or it can be with the legs out in that Shivasana, traditional toes to the side, arms in a lobe of V away from the body. And just moving into noticing the feet. And feeling the feet and the ankles relax. Noticing the calves, the legs, the back of the legs. Heavy, warm. The knees are soft. The knees are at rest, the ankles are at rest. The legs are heavy, the feet are relaxed. Taking the awareness to the buttocks, feel the buttocks spread, and just be aware of the pelvic area, pelvis open, space inside the abdomen. A little bit of space, a little bit of resting time for all the organs of the pelvis. Just noticing the energy of the spine, and letting the muscles that surround and support the spine flatten, lengthen, broaden. So releasing the muscles in the back. And just noticing where the chin is. Draw the chin softly towards the chest and release any tension in the shoulders. Using the exhale to release tension in the shoulders and the neck. Feeling the upper arms heavy, the elbows relaxed and soft, the forearms against the floor, the wrists are relaxed, the hands and the fingers are soft, fingers gently curling in towards the palms. And the whole body is relaxed. And take your awareness to the breath. And use each exhalation to release any residual tension. Just noticing the legs, the back, the arms, the shoulders, and just feeling the skin on the face soft and softening. The lips are relaxed, the ears are relaxed, the tongue rests in the base of the mouth and any tension in the jaw dissolves. And just feel the hardness of the floor, the support of the floor, and be able to trust the floor to support the whole body. So letting go of all the tension in the body, just being with the breath. And spring is coming. After the frozen snow is gone and the chill has left the sky, the sun will come, but won't stay long, no matter how hard it tries. As each day passes onward through, the sun stays a bit longer. Birds will start nesting with their crew. Warm. The sun is getting somewhat stronger. Signs of life become quite awesome as love's springtime is about. Buds are early shooting blossoms, are beginning to wake up and sprout. Each year is fascination's pride, and springtime's love of giving, a time for growth, of warmth outside, and joyousness of living. Very slowly start to take your awareness back into your body. And again, bring the attention to the breath and let each breath become slightly deeper. Bring some movement into the toes and the feet and into the fingers and the hands. Slightly deeper breath. And gently draw the knees into the chest. And just rolling onto one side. Let the eyes open. And then slowly coming into a seated position. We're going to finish with 3 energizing breaths. So you breathe in and breathe out. We can breathe out. Let's breathe out through the mouth with a sigh. Once more. And bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And namaste. And thank you everyone. I hope we'll be meeting again soon. And I've been in a new venue and the lighting and everything looks a little bit strange actually. I think I look a little bit sort of under the weather in this video. I'd like to assure people that I'm not. Things are good and it's been very nice thinking of everybody. So lovely. Have a good week, everyone.